Imagine yourself on a steep cliff, inches away from a 1,000-foot drop, with the wind whipping around you. Welcome to the world of dangerous hiking trails. This is not your typical walk in the park. These are treks that push the limits, that challenge your courage and endurance, that test your love for adventure. From paths that weave through treacherous mountain ranges, to trails that snake around precarious cliff edges, each one is unique in its own right. Each one promises a thrill like no other, a chance to face danger head-on and emerge victorious. These trails are not for the faint-hearted, but for those who dare to tread where few have dared before. They are for those who believe in living life on the edge, both literally and metaphorically. So, buckle up, because we're about to take you on a journey through the 10 most dangerous hiking trails in the world. Are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey? Let's start with number 10. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have the Drakensberg Traverse in South Africa. This trail is a behemoth of a hike, stretching over 40 miles of rugged terrain. It's not just the length that adds to the challenge, but the dizzying altitude that can leave even the most seasoned hikers breathless. At its zenith, the trail reaches over 11,000 feet, showcasing a panoramic view of the South African landscape that is nothing short of spectacular. But let's not forget the inherent dangers that come with such a daring adventure. The path is strewn with loose rocks that can send the unwary tumbling. High winds whip across the mountain range, adding an extra layer of difficulty. It's a trail that demands respect and preparation, but for those who dare to conquer it, the Drakensberg Traverse is a testament to the raw beauty and power of nature. This trail is not for the faint-hearted, but the breathtaking views it offers are worth every step. Moving on to number 9, we have the Maze in the USA. This trail, tucked away in the remote corners of Canyonlands National Park in Utah, is as intimidating as it is exciting. The maze is not for the faint-hearted. Its vast stretches of desert, punctuated by deep canyons and towering red rock formations, are a spectacle to behold. Yet it's the trail's remoteness that makes it incredibly challenging. It's far removed from civilization, and rescue operations, if needed, can take days. Water sources are few and far between, making hydration a significant concern. Moreover, the trail's intricate network of paths is as bewildering as a labyrinth. Navigation here is a test of your orienteering skills. You could easily lose your way in the countless dead ends and confusing turns. This trail is a true challenge, testing not only your physical strength, but also your navigation skills. It's a thrilling journey that pushes you to your limits and beyond. At number 8, we have the Kokoda track in Papua New Guinea. This 60-mile trail is not for the faint-hearted. It winds through rugged, isolated terrain where you'll encounter steep ascents and descents, treacherous river crossings, and the relentless, oppressive heat of the jungle. The Kokoda track is not just physically demanding, it's a journey that tests your mettle against the elements. The jungle is home to a myriad of tropical diseases, making this trek not just a test of endurance, but a test of your preparedness. Yet, the Kokoda track is more than just a challenging hike. It's a journey through history, tracing a path through World War II battle sites. It's an immersive experience in the unique culture of Papua New Guinea, with its warm and welcoming local communities. Despite its challenges, many hikers are drawn to the Kokoda track for the sheer rawness of its beauty and the authenticity of the cultural encounters. This trail is a test of endurance, but the cultural experience it offers is unparalleled. At number 7, we have El Caminito del Rey in Spain. Also known as the King's Little Pathway, this trail has a reputation that precedes it. Originally built as a hydroelectric workers' pathway, it's now a magnet for thrill seekers from around the globe. Perched over 300 feet above the Guadalhorce River, the path is just 3 feet wide and clings precariously to the sheer cliff face. Often referred to as the world's most dangerous path, it's not for the faint-hearted. For many years it lacked safety measures like handrails or safety nets, making it a literal walk on the wild side. The trail has now been renovated with new safety features, but it hasn't lost its edge. It still offers heart-stopping views of the gorge below and the surrounding Andalusian scenery. Walking this trail is like walking on the edge, but the adrenaline rush it provides is incomparable. Moving on to number 6, we have the Huayna Picchu in Peru. This trail is not for the faint-hearted. It's a thrilling ascent into the clouds, where the path often narrows down to a mere foot's breadth. Imagine having to navigate these slender trails, with nothing but sheer drops on either side. The steepness can be dizzying, with each step taking you higher and higher above the ground. But the challenge doesn't stop there. The risk of landslides adds another layer of danger to this trail. Rain can loosen the soil, and with one wrong step, a peaceful hike can turn into a treacherous ordeal. Yet despite these dangers, the trail draws thrill seekers from all over the world. Why, you may ask? Well, the answer lies at the very top. Once you conquer the steep climb and navigate the narrow paths, a breathtaking view of Machu Picchu awaits. This trail is a steep climb to the top, but the view of Machu Picchu from the peak is worth the risk. At number 5, we have the West Coast Trail in Canada. This trail, spanning a staggering 75 kilometers, is a haven for thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts. The West Coast Trail is renowned for its unpredictable weather patterns, with sudden rain showers often creating slippery conditions underfoot. But it's not just the weather that makes this trail a challenge. The diverse wildlife is another element that adds to the adventure. From black bears and cougars to wolves and eagles, hikers might encounter a variety of creatures along their journey. While the trail can be daunting, it is also staggeringly beautiful. The lush, green rainforest, the rugged coastline, and the serene waterfalls. It's a landscape like no other. Hiking the West Coast Trail demands endurance, preparation, and respect for nature's power. It's not a walk in the park, it's a true wilderness adventure, challenging you at every turn. Moving on to number 4, we have the Mount Shan in China. This mountain trail is a heart-stopping journey that takes you to heights of over 7,000 feet. Its most notable feature? Narrow wooden planks that hug the mountain's edge, with nothing but thin chains between you and the precipice. The path is so narrow in places that you'll need to sidestep to let fellow hikers pass. And if the height and narrow path weren't enough, the trail is notorious for its lack of safety measures. It's not uncommon to see hikers navigating the trail without any safety gear whatsoever. But despite the risks, the Mount Shan Trail is a favorite among thrill seekers. The mountain itself has a deep spiritual significance, and the trail leads to a centuries-old Taoist temple. Many hikers believe that the journey is not just a physical challenge, but a spiritual one too. This trail is a true test of courage, but the spiritual experience it offers is unique. At number 3, we have the Via Ferrata in Italy and Austria. This trail is not for the faint-hearted. Imagine clinging to the side of a cliff with nothing but a thin cable to guide you. That's the Via Ferrata for you. With its name translating as Iron Path, it's a system of steel cables and ladders that wind their way up some of the most breathtaking peaks in the Dolomites and Austrian Alps. The routes vary in difficulty, but all involve dizzying heights and precipitous drops. Every step is a test of nerves, every ladder rung a challenge. The risk of falling is always there, but with the right equipment and a strong will, climbers can conquer their fears and take on this vertical adventure. What makes this trail so unique is its steepness. It's almost vertical, and with the sheer drop on one side, it's like walking on the edge of the world. This trail is a vertical adventure, offering breathtaking views of the Alps. At number 2, we have the Bright Angel Trail in the USA. This trail is a testament to the majesty and raw power of Mother Nature. The Bright Angel Trail is a hefty 9.5 miles long, but don't let the length fool you. The real challenge lies in its steepness. This trail is a relentless downward trek into the heart of the Grand Canyon, a descent that tests even the most seasoned hikers. The trail's difficulty is compounded by the extreme temperatures that can be encountered. In the summer months, the mercury can rise to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, turning the trail into a veritable furnace. But for those brave enough to face the heat and the steep descent, the rewards are immense. The Bright Angel Trail offers a close-up view of the geological wonders of the Grand Canyon, a sight that leaves even the most jaded travelers in awe. This trail is a grueling descent into the depths of the Grand Canyon, but the geological wonders it reveals are awe-inspiring. And finally, at number 1, we have the Everest Base Camp in Nepal. This trail is not just a hike, it's a journey of self-discovery, a test of endurance, and above all, an adventure of a lifetime. Stretching for roughly 40 miles, this trail takes you to the foothills of the world's highest peak, Mount Everest. At an altitude of nearly 17,500 feet, the Everest Base Camp Trail is not for the faint-hearted. The air is thin, the terrain is rough, and the weather is unpredictable. The risk of altitude sickness is a constant companion on this trail, but with every step, every breath you take, you learn to push your boundaries, to conquer your fears. This trail is more than just a dangerous hike. It's a path that teaches you resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. This trail is the ultimate challenge, but the sense of achievement it gives is beyond words. So, are you ready to conquer these trails?